So this is we're just making a little introduction to our Canyon series, energy adjustment series.
Yes.
Did I say that right? Maybe I didn't say that right, but still. So we've been going to these canyons in, what do you call it, northwest of China?
Yeah.
For about 6 months. So we're going to try and say, why would you go there, or why did we go there, and a little bit what it's all about. And there are a series of videos coming after us to explain in much more detail. And I'm Dave.
I'm Marilyn. Hi.
And you spent quite a long time there. I've only spent a little bit of time. You spent, 3 weeks?
Yeah, I've been there. I was there for about 3 weeks' time. Went to quite a few canyons.
So what we're sort of saying is we're introducing something which we think is a special part of the world, and why we think it is, and what effect it could have on people, or maybe we can say what effect it had on us,
Yes.
as a way of introducing it.
Yeah. Also talk about how it's been benefiting other people who've been going with our team to do some energy work adjustments in the canyons. And spending time with our research team, understanding more about themselves, about their own character, and how it contributes to how things play out in their life. Yeah.
That's right. So we all know that there are places around the world where people say, wow, if you go there, it's got some special energy or some healing energy or something like that.
Yeah.
So I suppose through coincidences, through meeting someone one day who directed us in this direction, a local person, we were lucky to meet them, Jimmy, we ended up finding all these places. And basically it seems to, for some people, it seems to change their energy. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
So if I was going to keep going, it's like often we have a energy inside us that wants to maybe argue with someone or be insistent or talk a lot, and we know it causes problems in our life, but we often can't stop it. So that's the sense of the energy in our lives that can cause difficulties.
Yeah. Yes. So I guess this is really, this might be interesting for people who have either noticed that they have difficulty in bringing about certain changes in their own life, or if they know people who they see have difficulty, bless you, have difficulty in their life, but just have a really hard time changing, and who are trying a lot of different things and going to a lot of maybe retreats or trying different methods and modalities, and just still haven't found something that is bringing about real change in their life, change in how they think, a change in how they perceive situations, and then end up as an effect of that way of thinking and a way of behaving. Things in their lives tend to be quite difficult, and their interpersonal relationships with other people might be difficult also. So it's really we're thinking that maybe sharing about these canyons and what they can help with could be appealing to people like that who have a curiosity about life, curiosity about change, and yes, so.
So that's right. I mean, in a way, it's what happened to us. Like, I spent maybe 15 or 20 years trying to find some solutions to depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, things like that, and I couldn't quite find it. So it's like, when you look at this series of videos, you may find, as Marilyn's saying, you might find you resonate with this and thinking, maybe I feel like I want to go there. And I think what I've found is that it has a very, how can I put it, these canyons, which are, they're not like the Grand Canyon, they're maybe like, 1 kilometre or 2 kilometres to walk through them, but they are so beautiful, you'll see. Yeah. And it seems to, for some people, it brings a very calm feeling, and because they seem very ancient. the energy seems very ancient. And what I find for me is that even though I might still have the similar energies or feelings come up when I want to interrupt someone or make my point or something like that, I seem to be a bit more aware of it now. And maybe I can catch it quicker, and maybe I can try and say, okay, I want to adjust that now, type of thing. So it has led to maybe more awareness and more able to slow down a bit, maybe. That's what I think has happened for me.
Yeah, that's great.
I hope.
Yeah.
On life's journey.
So on the in the videos that we're going to be posting, it's basically I think I'm in a few of them where I'm having a discussion with a very lovely young lady by the name of Yan Yan. And Yan Yan is the lead viewer of our research institute. And she is just sharing with me different aspects of being in the canyon, different ways in which it can help a person. And she's a viewer, so she has the ability to actually, as many people at this institute have, but she is, I guess, at the leading edge of it, because she's not only able to see the electromagnetic frequency that is being emitted by all things, but she has spent about 15 to 18 years now studying those frequencies and really understanding what they represent. So she's actually able to interpret them, decode them, and really communicate to a person what that means. How does energy that's around us, under us, affect us?
Affect us, yeah.
How does it interact with us? What is it doing to us? What are we doing to it? What is the relationship between our thinking and our body and the land that we are on and the people around us and all that fun, interesting stuff that maybe many people don't ever ask themselves that question, but there are a lot of people out there who do ask those questions.
Yeah, trying to understand life or decode life or something.
Yeah. So you're going to see her pointing at things and talking about what she sees and explaining a little bit what it means, what the energy, what those electromagnetic frequencies mean in terms of values. What do they represent in terms of values? And so you may have a lot of questions after you see these videos, because they were really taken very spontaneously when I was in the canyon with her and with the research team. But I just thought it was such an amazing opportunity for us to start recording and documenting some information, because this is a team who's from Hong Kong. So a lot of the documentation that has been done previously was in Chinese, was in Cantonese. So it was a great opportunity for me to interview her and get some information in English. So we could just post it directly.
It's like the first time, isn't it?
Yeah, in the canyons, yes.
Yeah,
so there may be many questions that you guys have, and we hope you guys will ask questions, right? Because
we're still asking questions.
Because we're still asking questions, and it's a fascinating subject that has no end to it.
No end.
We ask a million questions a day, and this is what's so exciting about what we do here at this institute and with our whole team. So please feel free to ask anything you want, anytime, and we can send you more information anytime you want. We love sending out information. We love sharing what our researchers are constantly finding.
Okay, we just ran out of memory on the phone, so that's why it looks like we just moved like that, probably something strange. But we did want to add a little bit more. We were talking about, if you want, after looking at the videos or during the videos, please send us all the questions you have, and we'd love to try and answer them.
Yeah.
The other thing we're thinking about is that so people are starting to come. Maybe some people have come from, let me think now, Hong Kong, China. Some people have come from overseas as well, from Europe, and you're from the US. are from Australia. So some people come from overseas to experience this change. They've gone through by visiting. So we do offer some services, or there is a way we work with the land that can induce some change. So if you want to find out more about that, we can answer those questions.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, a little bit is discussed in the videos, so there might be something in there that kind of seems interesting, or that piques your curiosity about what we do in the canyons. We do provide treatments and therapies in the canyons, and like Dave said, we work with the land. So we go to specific lands that are actually studied for a particular person. So there will be a study done about which canyon would be suitable for you, for example, if you wanted to go to the canyons, and where there could be a greater chance of inducing some change for you. Yeah. So nothing's done in a random way. It's done quite precisely by our researchers, and they're very, very, very kind of diligent in diligent and precise about how they do the viewing observations on a person, and to understand really what is their difficulty, and then they are taken to a specific place, very specific place, to do this, what we call our energy work adjustments. Yeah,
I think you put it well. Yeah. So it's like it's scientific, I guess.
Yes,
in a way.
scientific.
Like a new type of science. So that was a little bit we just want to add on the end.
Yeah.
Is that?
So any questions? Let us know.
That's about it. Right?
Yeah, and we'll be posting more and more videos. These we're just going to put in some beginning ones, and again, they were spontaneously taken in the canyons with a few of our researchers. So they're really addressing a wide range of different subjects related to the canyons and related to people and our thinking patterns and energy and consciousness and things that you might not ever think about, and things you may have been thinking about but never had a chance to talk about or start a conversation about with anyone. So here it is. We really hope you guys enjoy them, and we look very forward to your questions or anything that you would like to know further about what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And there is also, just to say, this is one channel with the canyons, and we're starting another channel where we basically just trying to introduce ideas, basically, that we've been developing at this institute. And we're going to try and introduce those in a way that basically, if you had a certain issue, maybe like depression or anxiety or something, what have we found that we've understood can help, possibly? So that's another channel, but it's still us talking at the moment and being a bit silly sometimes.
It might be us again.
It could be us again. So
it might be us again. Yeah, we'll have a few different channels related to different things, so they don't get all scrambled together.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. So
could be too much.
So this channel is going to be mainly to really continue to talk about the energy work adjustments that our team is doing at these canyons in China.
Right.
And that we'll probably be doing in other locations to come as well.
In the world, yeah.
All around the world, yeah. So this is just a start, and these canyons are just absolutely spectacular. I've been there, and it's mind-blowing, actually.
They are mind-blowing.
They really are. I've been to the canyons in the States, and it's nothing compared to this, really. So, yes. Okay, guys, we'll
Thanks
see you soon. Thank you for watching us, and we'll see you. See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.